I want to start doing some reviews where we go back and we look at the charts, we look at the signals, and we identify some opportunities that we can squeeze out some margin, right? Or we can find some victories, maybe where it's not obvious. For today, I just want to talk about a couple different situations and trades that I took, along with some things that I'm noticing, and then a couple adjustments that I think could help you guys use these signals better and make more money. Let's go. Okay, now first and foremost is when we have price chopping, we can use the signals to our advantage and start finding some of these tops and trading back into that range that price is comfortable in. Here are a couple examples. So when I start trading around 9 a.m. or so, right in here, price really takes off. Okay, so price rolls up here, great. Obviously, there's some opportunities for us to take some trades in here. I know a couple of you might have caught this candle right here. We got a nice strong signal. I didn't catch it, but really nice here. Okay, price continues to move up, fantastic. Then at this point, we start getting some actual sell signals. And let me just take this off the chart and this off the chart for just a second. So we have our two EMAs, 9 EMAs closer, 20 EMA is a little further. We have price starting to roll back into our EMAs. Now, just like dogmatically, I would like to only take short trades below the EMAs and only take long trades above the EMAs. That's my preference. However, at times, especially when price is choppy, by the time you wait for price to get below the EMA, you've actually missed the easiest move or the easier move. Some days it's very easy to catch. We get a lot of this little trend, right? We get this nice move up, very easy. Take your long trades, wait for price to get below, and then got a couple of short opportunities here, here, here. Okay. But in the morning when we were trading, it wasn't as obvious. And so there were a couple opportunities where I probably could have caught a couple solid moves coming down in here, maybe like this candle, and this one, and even obviously these two over here. That would have been really easy for us to just capture a couple points on and moved us into much more profit on the day. And so when you have price ranging back and forth, and really you don't know what's ranging until it stops going up, but once you see a top or a bottom somewhere and you start to see price reverse a little bit, you're going to get a weak signal in that direction first. You're going to get a weak sell signal here. If you're comfortable putting your stops somewhere around this high, that could be an easy trade for you to go ahead and catch and ride down, assuming you have the 1 minute confirmation. If you're going to trade some of these reversals, you're not going to have the 5 minute on your side and probably not the 10 minute. You might have the 15 on your side only because it's like it lags a little bit, but you're probably not going to have any higher time frames that confirm this move. It's going to have to go off straight up, just like where's the high, and then where's my entry, and then what does a 1 minute signal say? Because there were a couple 65 or 68%, 63, 65, 68s that came through where we could have caught some massive moves. And I believe, gosh, I can't remember exactly where it was. Might have been this candle right here. Actually, give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find that in my notes. No, I missed it. I didn't write it down. I think it was this candle right here. Maybe it was one of these over here. It might have been this one actually right here, this 943 one. But we got a weak signal here, and I was able to capture that because price was kind of pulling back already. I should have been in a short here and here and here. That'd have been much easier. But we caught a nice big old play right in here. But the point of this first section is like, if we have price going back and forth, we don't really have the EMA separating a bit. After price makes its bottom, right, we have 1, 2, 3 rejection points here. We have 1, 2, kind of 3 rejection points here. We can start looking at taking some sell signals when price is around that resistance level or that support level, and putting our stop right beneath it or right above it, and then riding those signals up if we get enough weak signals or we get that one strong signal that comes in a little sooner than we expect. Just remember, you're not going to have the weight of the 5 minute, 10 minute, or maybe even 15 minute on your side because they lag a little bit. So you're going to have to use straight up support and resistance to go ahead and capture those moves. Part two, let's talk about identifying range, because I think a lot of you guys are getting chopped up when it comes to some of these signals. You're getting in longs and prices going down, you're getting into shorts and prices going up, and you're probably trading, if you zoom out, in a space that doesn't make any sense to be trading in. And so here's an easy way to identify this. I do this every day when I trade live with some of you guys, is I just draw a line at the highest and lowest point. That's it. And if I don't feel comfortable, I won't take a trade unless price breaks out of that. Now that can mean I don't take trades for 15, 20 minutes at a time, normal. It could mean that I take trades to those tops and bottoms, potentially. But I identify those marks because I know price is potentially going to reverse at some of these levels. And if I can, I want to be patient. And if I want to be aggressive, I know my spots. So here's an idea. So let's say we're trading in the morning here, and we can use this area up here next, but let's look at this. We make a nice high right here, okay? We push way up, 19,545. And then we don't see that level again for another 15 minutes, right? So we basically have nothing. All I would do is I see this, I'm like, okay, I'm putting a line right there. I'm not taking any long trades until price breaks above this level and goes, right? And then I have these lows in here that are like, we get there, we pull back, we get there, we pull back, we get there, we pull back. Okay, so this is a low, and I see, all right, this is a low as well. And then I see, okay, well, like this is a low as well. Price went all the way down here, reversed back up, and then it took off. Now, why you wouldn't take a trade right here is very simple. You have a massive wick right here from 88 to, this is basically 18 points. You wouldn't, if this is an 18-point reversal, you're not going to take that trade. You're just going to wait. Like that candle went down and bounced back up. And then the next thing, it continued that momentum and just kept going up. So you could have potentially taken a long off of maybe one of these right in here, these couple of trades. Point is that you're not going to take this trade either. So you saved yourself once, twice, 3 times. And then your first trade wouldn't have been this candle, although some of you did catch it, which is fantastic. I did not. This would have been the trade that you would have gotten into and actually taken a nice little long position into, and you'd have won that. Okay, so like identifying your range can be highly important because price is going to go sideways for a while, go up, go down, go up, go down, and then it's going to make a move. And if you don't have the capital to do so, or you've gotten hit a couple times, taken a few losses, it's going to be very difficult to trust those movements when they come because you're already down in your account. So better to not take trades when you're not really sure than to take a bunch of trades and miss out on the ones that are actually important. Because of all this movement, only 3 candles were important. This one, this one, this one, that you could have capitalized on. You probably would have missed this one. You might have missed this one, and you would have caught that one. There you go. All right, so let's continue going. So then this is my high up here. Price reverses immediately. Good, so I'll take this, move that there. And then as price is coming down, I'm thinking, okay, where's my bottom? Where's my bottom? I don't really have one, so easy short opportunities in here. This would have been nice. I didn't take any of these, but these would have been really nice. Then we get this right here, this price action right there. So we would take our line, move it there, and say, okay, great, fantastic. Now we're not taking any trades until price breaks above here or breaks below here. Now these are very like loose rules. You could modify these however you want to. But if you're starting out with the signals, you don't know what you're looking at, or you feel like it's a little overwhelming because you get so many signals and you're thinking like, I'm not sure which way I want to go with this. This is the easiest way to just wait and identify because you're going to get a nice smooth move out of these things. And you'll be able to capture at least 1 to 2 candles. Maybe not the whole thing, but you'll get something. And that should be enough for you to be profitable on the day, assuming you're not over trading. Now, price bounces low here. So we can turn this into our new support. So support down here, resistance here, and then we have this. Now what we could have also done is taken this line here and moved it right there. And now we've got an even tighter, so I'll delete this one out for just a second. And this one too, for confusion's sake. We have even a tighter split. So if price breaks above here, longs, up to here probably. Price breaks below, I don't know where we're gonna fall. Turns out we get pretty close to this low down here. Price breaks down, fantastic, easy trades. We can continue to do this. Find our new bottom, which would have been technically right here first, okay? Price breaks down, sell signal, great. We find this one, here's our new bottom right here. Price gets here, reverses up, and then I don't know where our top would have been, probably right here again. Boom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles in a row. Money, 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 money. Super easy, super simple. Then price again makes a new high right there. I don't really know where our low would be, so I'd probably put it something like right here. Just kind of like this top, this wick, and then these little 2 candles here. Okay, wait. Boom, price breaks out. And then we do get maybe 1 candle of a good, decent movement, but not a whole lot. But then we continue with the trend, right? Top there, and then we keep our bottom maybe the same. And we just wait, and we can move it up now because we see this. Or even like right here. And then sell signal, sell signal. Super easy. So creating these ranges can help you just slow down and let price come to you. Now, I will say in fairness, at times, price can kind of slope a little slow. And so you might get like down big, up big, down big, up big, down like this. And it's going to be very difficult. But if you're just looking at these signals and saying, I just want to stay away from the junk, finding the high and low is an easy way to get started. Very easy to just be patient and say, you know what? I'm not going to trade. I'm going to wait. I'm going to let the signals come to me. And then when you get a strong signal that breaks out, boom, you got an opportunity. Okay. Now, lastly, on the signals themselves, if you're having trouble figuring out what to do with these, here's an easy, fast, and simple rule. Match up your 5-minute signal, your most recent 5-minute signal, with the signals that you're trading right now. Okay. So if you're looking at the 1-minute chart, match up with the 5. Don't take any sell signals if you have a long signal at the 5 minute. Don't worry about the 5 minute being weak or strong. We just want the direction. So which way is the chart looking on the 5 minute? We can take that, extrapolate that information, and then take trades with the 1 minute chart, okay? But if you want to be even more cautious, you just look at the overall, the hour, the 15, the 10, you're like, okay, all of this shows that price is coming down. So if I wait 10 or 15 minutes, I'm sure I'll either get more clarity from those higher time frames or price will actually start to come down and I'll be able to catch some of those points that should be mine, okay? But when you're new to the system, you're new to the software, you're new to everything, just match up your 1 minute chart with your 5. If the 5 says sell, don't take any longs. The 5 says long, don't take any shorts, okay? You can get into the more complicated stuff, catching the reversals and everything else, once you've figured out your style, your pattern with these signals. Because I'll tell you the truth, there's a lot of information here. Like there's a lot that you can take in and a lot that you can read from this. And so it's best to have your own strategy and let these be a confirmation, but I trade these signals with 2 EMAs. That is all. And so I don't look at anything else. And the way I do it is I'm very patient with my trades. I'm looking for certain spots. I'm drawing my support and my resistance, and I'm letting price break out and come to me. And that means that I miss obvious candles. I miss obvious moves at times because they don't align with the way I'm trading. And then I'm able to jump in and hit my trades. That's how we've been able to be where for the past 3 weeks, we're 10 for 12 on winning days, and all those winning days have been over $1,000. That's how we've gotten so consistent, is by obviously using these signals, but being patient with our trades. Okay, so I'll experiment with some more trades throughout the week, trying to find some reversals and different things where we can squeeze out 10, 15 points at a time. But your job is just to figure out what you do and don't want to trade and how it lines up with your analysis. And if your analysis lines up with the signals, fantastic. If your analysis is different than the signals, well, just wait because somebody's not seeing something correctly. And if you're confused, you're going to end up losing money. Okay, so let me know. I'll put this in the Discord. I won't make this a live video on the channel. But if you guys have questions, you have comments, or you just want to know something, regardless of like strategy or anything else, just reach out to me, shoot me a DM, post it in the main chat. Would love to chat with you guys there. But just let me know, and then we go live at 9 a.m. Central every single day for about an hour, hour and a half, where we just talk and we trade. That's all we do. Hope to see you inside. Peace.